Is this a story about Bonnie and Clyde? You might not get what I'm saying, but as the story progresses, you will get exactly the true picture of everything that you're about to hear. Like and share this video. I beg you. Tap on the subscription button. Turn on the notification bell if you have not done so, if you are new here. Returning subscribers, I say thanks for returning. Those that have been here, I say thanks for being here. And do one more thing. Tap on the thanks button to encourage us to do more. The story of Churchill is not that popular. Nobody really knows who he is, and I think he likes to keep it that way. But this young man has that flair, taste for fair complexion women. He likes such women. And it is not clear what he does. And I'm not trying to dig into what he does because I was not there when he was struggling in life to make ends meet. But according to a popular actress, although she's no longer acting, she started acting when she was young, and she said she is bigger than the industry, that there is no storyline or whatever it is that she wants to get herself involved in. Whatever it is that she could get in those years, and whatever she could get, maybe dating some men, she added it together. She said she has poultry in her village in Imo State and many other businesses that she runs. And with this, she's able to fend for herself. I'm talking about actress Tonto Dikeh. Tonto Dikeh is known to be a drama queen. I mean, she knows how to pour out her emotion. If she's going to get angry, she does it to the fullest. If she's going to cry, she does it to the fullest. If she's going to laugh, she does it to the fullest. There is no in between. There is no stopper. And maybe some people might like such kind or type of people, but maybe you listening, you might not like such kind of people. You might want someone who is a little bit, at least someone who can balance it, not someone who goes all the way. But talking about going all the way, she did go all the way when she broke with Olakunle Churchill. You see, Olakunle Churchill, according to the story that we heard from Tonto Dikeh, she said the father of Olakunle used to be a gardener for former military head of state and former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo. But later, Churchill said it's a lie. He said his own father was a spiritual guide to Olusegun Obasanjo. He said his father used to be a prophet to Olusegun Obasanjo and not a gardener that Tonto Dikeh claimed. Okay, let's file that on one side. 2, Tonto Dikeh said that Olakunle Churchill is a 1-minute gbola man. Yes, 1-minute gbola man. And people queried her and said, oh, if it's 1 minute, how did he get you pregnant? Well, you can be 30 seconds. You can even be less than a second. That does not stop you from getting a woman pregnant. The point is this. Tonto Dikeh is saying that she could not get enough of the gbola. You know, at times when women see a man huge, particularly those men that go for some kind of press-up gym and they are big. When women see them, particularly these women who have this daddy issue, you know, it's a psychological thing where they believe that once a man is thick and big and all of that, it gives them a form of, or a sense of security. But it is just outside. Just like when you see a woman that has done some sort of surgery to keep shape, or a woman trying to make herself have that figure 8. When you get inside of the room, that's when you will see the true story. That exactly is how the story of these men who are, built, big chest, barrel chest, their arms, their legs everywhere. And you're like, wow, she got a great looking man. But when the man gets to the main thing, because all of those things are just outward appearance, when the real deal comes, when it is time for the real deal, all of a sudden, Tonto Dikeh is complaining, saying that Olakunle Churchill, even though he does not gym, but he looks well built, she said he's a 1-minute man. Number 2, file that on one side. File it on one side. The third that she said, because I'm getting to the real story that is on ground, according to Gistlover and according to another blogger. The third that Tonto Dikeh said is this, that Olakole Churchill is a fraudster, a scammer, a Yahoo plus. She even claimed that she saw Olakole Churchill in the middle of the night with a red piece of cloth tied around his waist, with pots full of, some offerings. Well, she said a lot of things. That at times she'll wake up and see him with candles, different colors, calling on some energy to help him get what he wants. And when we looked and when we checked, of course, anyone could have a front for whatever it is that they do. You often find that, back in those years, those scammers will start singing. Then you call them musician. But you see that the music and the, what they display, it does not balance. Olakole Churchill said he's a computer tech man, is this and that. And, it could be, it might not be. What he does, I don't know. But according to Tonto Dikeh, she said Olakole is a fraudster, Yahoo man. That's what she said. Now, let us bring it back to the story on ground. According to the report that has just been dropped, previously there was this issue supposedly between both of them. I'm talking about Olakole Churchill and his new wife, Rosey Muerer. Muerer is a mixed, she's fair complected, of course, obviously like Tonto Dikeh, but more fairer than Tonto Dikeh. Tonto Dikeh is fair, obviously, with some cosmetics. She has kept herself shining, and most of the times whenever they want to come out, they also do some extras on their skin to make sure that they are shining in case you want to take pictures. They want to always appear up to date. They want to appear sharp. Rosey Muerer does not need to do any of that. She's mixed. Her father is a Caucasian, her mother from Nigeria. Now we are getting to the real story. You see, if a fraudster, a scammer, internet scammer gets hold of a woman, that's why I said, is it a story, a case of, what I mean, of two couple together involved in crime? What really caused their initial issue of breaking up? Does it have to do with money? Like that deal that we did, what happened? How come you did not give me my own share? You promised to buy me this. What happened? Why? Why that? Why not? You see, Tonto Dikeh, she's a kind of a very vibrant woman. Let me just use that word. I don't want to say she's so loud and, uncontrollable at times. I mean, she cannot control herself at times. She's just very, she did not. Tonto Dikeh could not flow with Mr. Churchill in those days in what Churchill does. But Churchill, upon getting to meet Rosey Muerer, realizing that getting married to her, having her as a wife, and also as a business partner will be more profitable. Well, this is the story. Both of them, according to the report, are involved in fraud. When I say fraud, I mean defrauding people. Yes, online scam. You see how nice it will look like when your client calls and your wife will just, arrange the call like, hello, baby. That kind of thing. So they say this is what they do. And not just that alone. There are evidence. There is no how that a fraudster or whoever, no matter how smart you are, you always make mistakes. So there is this lady that, Mr. Churchill was friendly with. And there are two types of fraud. There is a fraud that you do with your face, and there are fraud that you use other people's picture or, like that. So Mr. Online Data made friend with this lady in the hope that she is going to be his wife and they are going to do this and that, blah, 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 blah. So both of them acted like brothers and sisters. This is what they do. They act like brothers and sisters to defraud women or men, depending on how depending on whatever it is that comes. That is the story, that both of them are involved in this online fraud. That is why both of them stood together, clinched together, and now they have issued like a kind of disclaimer, or they are trying to package it to look like, no, we are not breaking up, we are together, we are one, and we are in love, we are doing our things. But this one that came out shows that both of them are involved in fraud. Both of them are cashing out. At times they said Churchill will use Rosey's photos to chat some European Caucasian, and both of them have been doing this cyber, dating thing, trying to date rich, men, and Rosey will act like a sister, and both of them will continually, they rock their thing that way. That is what both of them have been doing. Churchill, your story is out, and it's already out at the beginning. You see, it has already been out at the beginning. You have to do the needful. You have to rearrange yourself. You have to put yourself together, because the torchlight that is shining on you could put you into a lot of problems. Although Churchill has done some, maybe as a result of his close work with Obasanjo and probably meeting other politicians, he has embedded himself. He has taken up certain culture, how to cover yourself, how to make yourself honorable. According to what we heard, I'm not going to talk about his secondary school days and all of that, but Churchill moved to Ghana sometime 2005. He spent about 23 years in Ghana. No, he went there, when he was 23. He went to Ghana when he was 23, tried to put himself together. He said most of them will say they are into real estate. That's the easiest to say. But that is what he claimed. And of course, when you are into Yahoo Yahoo, you will say you are into ICT, information communication technology. It is all the same. Churchill, went on into agriculture. Of course, like I said, he has close ties with Obasanjo. Obasanjo also, according to the report, stole the supposedly farm that is supposed to be a federal thing. He took all of it for himself. And of course, the remaining money shared Obasanjo's farm. They said he went into mining, engineering, entertainment, whatever it is. And later, they said he came up with this foundation for charity. He did this, he did that. A lot of things to make him appear legit. Well, Olakule Churchill, be careful. Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.